So there is a mixed reaction on social media about why some men don't fully disclose their earnings or plan to tell their spouses. According to a man, his elder brother's friend is secretly building a house for his parents somewhere in Lagos without his wife's knowledge. The reason is that he said the day he completed the house that he's currently staying in, he excitedly told his wife that he can't wait to build for his parents. Immediately, the wife said, then you will build for my parents too.
Just because your throat refused to settle down, because of somebody's mother's time is about to harvest her.
Yeah, that's not the point.
No, that's the point exactly.
No. So she didn't say, do not build for your mother.
And stop making case for her. Let her answer.
No, I'm giving you my own perspective as well.
Yes,
so
what you read. Don't add your own, because you want to add your own now.
Now that I'm done, he was excited and said, next is my mother's house. And he said, then you get ready to be for my mother.
After your mother's house?
No, even before, even after, even later.
No, that's
it is
unfair.
not in your mouth.
To
make
I don't agree with you, Nima.
It is not in your mouth. See,
I don't agree.
Economic empowerment,
Hey.
It's marriage, two people coming together to make each other happy. Yeah. So you love for him just what you love for yourself. If it is your money and you want to build for your mother, how will you feel if your husband say, wait, I'm the head of this family?
You be for
my family.
Yes, we plan it. I can go for your mother first, and then I go for... No, we plan it.
Control, they talk here.
No, it's
the
unfair.
point here is control.
Okay.
See, this is what I say. Women, if you like, people should come for Twitter. Come on. If you are... Come for me then. If you are a young woman, please aspire to get your money.
That's not the point.
No. Be unlucky if you have a beautiful relationship like this, where you can work together for both parents. But if you are not like that, don't, because of your greed, deny your own parents some good. If you can give them that life, give it to them. Let your husband to be able to focus. He was announcing because he knows he hasn't finished paying his due. Those are the people who made him. Maybe he was 40, 30 something when you met him. The number of years somebody now grow this speaking.
How old was I when he met me? Let's come to talk, man.
So, let us stick
to the issue at hand.
The issue on ground. The message reflects the fact that the man has capacity to be deceptive.
Be careful not to show what your thoughts are in your heart quickly. That's what this person did. Not when he's announcing. If he's done building, you can say, babes, my parents too. Okay. But not at the time he's announcing, because now you say a man that has their capacity to be discerning.
Yes, I agree.
The capacity to be discerning.
No, I disagree. Please, Miriam, go ahead.
I agree with Nima here. And I do not think it's about being deceptive or not wanting to help. I will tell you what I feel this is. So house is a bit big for someone like me. If we're talking houses, these are rich people's problems. We do small. So you want to buy like a box of clothes for your mom. My husband is saying, help me go to the market. I have this money. Please help me get her like 5 whatever of Ankara to send to my mother. You as the wife now use that as an opportunity. How about my mother? The reason why it sounds wrong is because you're making it about competition.
Yes, you started the competition.
That's what it's about. This is what I want to do. It does not stop you from talking about your mother another time. It does not stop you from talking... what we're saying is that celebrate what's about to happen. That's all. I want to build a house for my parents. I want to buy a car for my mother.
That's all.
I am so happy for you. This is exciting. It's not the time to be saying, Minko. What about me? So you are doing, then we must do this block 50-50. You give them 50 block, you give them, that's not what, I don't think that's what family is about. It's about that when a person, if we look at, for me, if you see a family as this is my family.
We talk one thing and I want to quickly answer. Even if there's a pressing need on one side, be careful. Be a careful woman. Do not be your own first. Because you don't want to put your husband at a place where his mother's prayers are not sitting on him.
No, so we don't take care of the mother.
Let me finish, because we are women.
Yeah.
We're the ones here now.
And I have all boys. And my children must take care of me.
Of course. Of course.
Just let's be talk about agreed with me.
By mentioning her 3 boys.
So they will take care of you.
They will take care of me. Because I will raise them all to be sensitive to their in-laws as well.
Because we are women, we know. I remember when I got married, my mom sat me down. I don't forget that conversation. She said, I know your mother-in-law. And you had long ago, that woman toiled to raise her children.
Wow.
Nima, not everybody in your gri and forward-living life. Should you block anything that is meant for her from her?
God forbid. You won't do that.
I just focus on, since I enter, and made it a living standard. Yeah. Because imagine in the pain that you are as a child, you're asking your child for something as simple as that you consider is within their means. And the child, rather than sit and have a conversation, which is just abandoning you. And then maybe the wife is hardworking, and you're just flaunting clothes, flaunting everything. The woman will be like, that's why mother-in-laws used to come those days in the village. You first of all go and check their daughter-in-law's wardrobe.
Yes, their mother.
No, first of all go and check their daughter-in-law's wardrobe. Even if the woman cannot drive, the wife can drive. She bought herself a car, but she's driving like, and your wife is using car. After I'm still trekking. Yeah. Don't put pain. Sometimes just be discerning. Don't just have sense.
See, is it because it's the man that has the money in this question?
No. He might not even have this.
It's not even really about that.
Yes, what if it's the woman's money?
It happens both ways.
I know the sacrifices a lot of women make to keep the home. So a woman can make twice as much as her husband, but she has to take care of the children. So she makes the sacrifice and doesn't make the money, so that Oga makes the money. So Oga is making the money, and our own parents don't get anything. So I've seen that happen. And that's the reason I'm sitting here and saying that, because I understand the sacrifices women make, I understand the sacrifices that the parents are making in the woman. And the life that they can live that they are not living because they have a girl.
Yes.
Which is why many people feel bad when they have a girl. I've not had a child yet. My daughter is going to be somebody else's family. He's no longer taking care of me. We're taking care of another person. So, I'm an only child and I'm a female child, and I know that my father, it would have been nice if he was a man.
Just in case your relation, all of us, we are looking at the ideal.
Yes.
If you are not in the ideal, don't kill yourself. Because I sat with women who will be like, he doesn't take care of my parents. I'm like, business. Save money.
And take care of your parents.
Take care of your parents. I didn't work after the birth of my child till about a year. I didn't have a job. And I took care of my parents. And I did not make noise. Reason is because I felt it was my sole responsibility that I owe my parents without a doubt. I didn't want an issue of choice to affect anything I want to do for my parents. So I didn't put it as a choice debate. When I need to do something for my parents, I get up, I take it from wherever I saved it, and do it for my parents, and that's it.
Yes.
I don't,
without making noise.
Well, we know they talk about them. There's no debating. There's no conversation. You cannot tell me it's not important now later. I will not listen. So I will not say the same to you.
But that's your prototype. That's your marriage prototype. Not everybody has that.
No.
And that's why we need to...
That doesn't stop me from saying...
Individually,
your parents need this now. Because a woman's eyes are better than that of a man. I can visit my husband's parents and say,
notice things.
These things are not right. I need to do all of this. If I have the funds, I do it. If I don't have the funds, I say, you have to empower me. I need to change this. That's a woman. But I just don't mix that parent thing. It's how you carry your own that they will help you to carry it. Then if you're a woman that they are not giving money, well, I mean, wise women learn from your grandmothers.
Hide it in the wrappers. Is that what you're telling us this morning, Yema?
Yes. Save towards that thing you want to change for your family. Don't fight.
I'm not a dependent woman on my husband or the business. I'm not going to tell somebody, I won't tell any woman to do what I'm not doing. Yes. None of us on this show depend, like we are 100% sitting down and waiting for God to bring money to buy matches.
Maggie.
So, no woman should find themselves in that situation. No matter how you want to raise your children, find a way inside your house to do a course online through whatever social media platform to ensure you are earning money for yourself, because you cannot put your 100% family responsibility on any human being.
Thank you so much.
So you are with a man who is not kind, who does not pay attention to your family, and I feel that the woman should step up and tighten her belt and take care of her family. Now, I feel that our ancestors, our ancient mothers knew this long before. That's why they'll tell you always put something aside, because they know that you may meet a man who is not that open-minded to help your own family. They did not do it just because they wanted you to just keep money for keeping money's sake, because they understand that sometimes your family will look to you. Remember, marriages were even done in such a way that you went to a particular man so you could help your own family. And if it was not coming, that's when they would say, try and put some money aside. And it's because of that, key to a man's heart, know his weaknesses, that women have resorted to all sorts of manipulative ways.
Just say that marriage is not perfect. There would be ups and downs financially. You might be strong financially today, and tomorrow your wife is strong financially. So remember that the rope you used to beat the first one is waiting for you second time, and understand that you are in a union. So whatever we're doing is for us. It's not for them, it's not for me, it's not for you, it's for us. Team play.
Yeah.
Me, I would say what I always say about marriage is, first of all, it's teamwork, your teammates, your team players. And I believe that if the foundation of the marriage is about friendship, kindness, respect for each other, some of these issues will be solved on that table of respect, kindness, and it will be easy to solve.
Yeah. So I want to say that when it comes to marriage, conversation is very, very important. Have that conversation. Even if you have it the first time and it seems like it's not working, you go back and have that conversation. If you need people to intervene, maybe somebody who your husband respects, to just say, this is my own perspective, this is how I think we should do this going forward, so that it doesn't seem like one person is doing things one-sided or not. Have that conversation. Conversation, and conversation. Let's